MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. The A's look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Cliff Lee gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball one. Looking at his career totals, Dickerson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 2-0 to the Marlins' designated hitter in this one. No one out with a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting third, the first baseman, Orlando.
Up next from Miami, Orlando Cepeda. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And it's quickly 0-2. Zobrist on second. Dickerson on at first with nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 44.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Eric Davis. First offering on its way.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Ready with the 2-0.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that's over. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. A.J. Burnett gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Next up for the A's, Chipper Jones, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Striding in for Oakland, Kevin Newman has been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Gary Sheffield is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Gary Sheffield, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2.
Count is full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate, and D-roll, that usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
Eddie Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He'll enter play at .313, a dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher can get them deep into this one as well.
Line to the right side, but foul.
That's foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So coming to the plate, Dwight Evans. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
First and second here with nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, James McCann. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. McCann swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 18th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Ready now, Willie Mays. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Pete Alonso waits on deck. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kingery backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Ball. 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Evans is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Burnett has his target. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last
That's
night.
exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the stretch, Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Burnett, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
All even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to short. Kingery's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the A's nothing. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Corey Dickerson. First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Jimenez into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The Athletics do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. A couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
No outs, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Eric Davis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So striding forward now, Manny Machado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 1-1. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Dwight Evans. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Settling in now, James McCann. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Sheffield is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Daniel Murphy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
At the plate, Tom Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Standing in, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Burnett has his target. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
No,
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Got a full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that missed. 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. And there's one down now.
The right fielder.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping into the box, Gary Sheffield. First time up, he went down looking.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Willie Mays. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Burnett's ready. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. He'll start things out against Cliff Lee as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Davis. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75.
That's low. That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And in steps Manny Machado. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch.
That's in. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario to the track, to the wall. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. And the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Fouled off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Burnett working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Cepeda has a play. 1 out.
Now back, the designated hitter,
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 4, Tom Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tom Murphy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a throw over by Burnett, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's 1. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Digging in once again, Dwight Evans. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, James McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Kevin Newman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sheffield, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the speed threat, Scott Kingery.
Off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now it's 2-0. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Sheffield is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Corey Dickerson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1.
7th inning, correct.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Willie Mays. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First offering on its way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans is in his tracks now. One down.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Keith Alonso.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pete Alonso is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and one strike. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Evans is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Burnett's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Pizza.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The A's are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Eric Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls,
Our
1
pitcher's
strike.
duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And this will get all the way out toward the 388 sign. And the runner is in from second. And the run will score all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Blake Parker is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Parker.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Hey,
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Stepping in now, Dwight Evans, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Evans currently sits on exactly 400 career homers. That's way up there among active leaders.
Yeah, 400 is a huge number. I can't even fathom that. Now you start thinking about the potential for 500 homers in your career.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3 runs already home here. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the A's 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now the A's designated hitter, Daniel Murphy, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 delivery.
That's the ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. They're down 5-1. Dan Plesac comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he watches ball one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Their count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. 1-0 the count. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 5 and the A's 1. Tyler Clippard, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2 the count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Flares this one over toward first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gary Sheffield is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Keone Kela comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Digging in, Pete Alonso. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 3 balls, no strikes.
Xander Bogaerts, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Three and one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that missed. 1-0.
The 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Machado over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Leroy.
Striding in, Eloy Jimenez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
A strike, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Last strike now for Oakland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Miami crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. A.J. Burnett earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Cliff Lee pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Wood gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Michael Young.
Digging in now for San Diego, Michael Young. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Wood has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Young stands at first with 1 out. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Nelson Cruz. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Griffey is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Tom Glavine is on the mound for game two. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Outside, 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Slow roller left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He went deep last night twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 28th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 0 for 5. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Handful.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Reggie Jackson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
2-0 pitch on the way.
3-0 the count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Glavin, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The 3-2 pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. From the stretch. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman's got it. Young for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tom Glavin. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Tom.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. The 1-1 to short. Scooped up, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1.
Nope, that's inside.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
One out and a runner on second base. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to third. Rendon is there. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Way outside. 1-2. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies nothing. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Senzel. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Reined in. Throw on to first by Young in time for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alex Wood.
So here now's the pitcher, Alex Wood. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 2. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score.
Nope,
and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And this throw gets away from him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he lays off for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to third. Rendon has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, Reggie.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you started inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
First things first, here's a throw over. Standing in now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Put down 1-1.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Tom Glavine. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Justin. Pedroia.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. A fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Line towards center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if two-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Michael Young, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-0 pitch out, nothing doing.
No strike.
A runner on first with two away. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side. Oh, look at Rendon. He gathers the throw. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Wood.
Carlos Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 41, Carlos Santana.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 3-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point.
Diego Castillo is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Diego Castillo.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Skied down the left field line. Martinez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Also striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he rips it on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Riding in once again, Jason Giambi, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Reggie Jackson, a couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Skied into straightaway right. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They trail 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there, got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Salvador Perez is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Tom Glavine, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 2. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.